Hello, church. January is almost ended. We started the year with big energy. We said, New Year, new me. New Year, new goals. New Year, new resolution. But let's be honest with ourselves. Did we change or did the year change? So we are about to find out from real people if they were able to be consistent with their goals. Do you set New Year resolutions? Why or why not?
Yes, I do set New Year resolutions, and over time, what I've realized is I haven't been able to achieve them. And if it sounded overly ambitious, so I had concerns about really going ahead to set them since I wasn't achieving them. But I realized that it wasn't the issue wasn't with the resolution, it was how I approached it. So yes, I'll continue to set them, but be more realistic with these ones and then make the efforts to achieve them by planning them outright.
I do set New Year resolutions. I believe that for every year or every season, God has emphasis on what He wants you to do. So you set your goals, your vision to align with the emphasis God has, so that you can make progress in life.
Okay, please, I would like to find out what personal change do you think you need to make to the year?
Okay, so this year is our year of Kingdom Glory. I believe that as my personal change, it has to align with the theme of the church. So in the book of Proverbs, it says that it is God's glory to conceal a matter and the glory of men to search out. So this year, I will just search out the word more, pray more, and read more.
It reinforces the theme, which is Kingdom Glory. For me to live or manifest Kingdom Glory, I need to understand my kingdom mandate. So that is my personal change for this year, to understand my kingdom mandate.
So January is almost ended. Have you stayed consistent with the goals that you set for the year?
This year, dear, I believe I have done so well. Every year before the year even starts, I put together my resolutions, what I want to do, what I don't want to do, and all of that. And by the time we get to half of the year, like the 15th of January, I've forgotten about them. I'm doing something totally different. But this year, by the grace of God, I have stayed true to my goals. I have remained consistent, and I'm so grateful to God for that. So yeah, I have.
Pretty much, I think it's too early to judge, but I think as the signal shows that we are in line for what we set out for 2026, and we hope for it to be a wonderful year of glory.
What is one goal you set almost every year but struggle to achieve?
So this is something that most people find very easy to do, but somehow I have a lot of difficulty, and that is drinking water. I think for a couple of years now, I have a very hard time drinking water. It's like I forget. I try to do all the things I consider as important, and water doesn't seem that important to me, and so I don't drink. So in the spirit of brotherliness and accountability, when you see me, please remind me of this.
How important is prayer or faith in achieving your goals?
So first of all, those two virtues are important in our Christian walk. You can't particularly say that you walk with God if you do not pray. We understand that prayer is communicating to God. So if we believe that it is in Him we live, move, and have our being, then there should be something that connects us to God. And prayer is that thing. Another thing about faith, we understand it to be the substance of things hoped for. You can't hope for something and pray about it. If you're praying about it, it is because you have hope in it. So I believe that if you want to achieve something, it is because you know you're capable of achieving it. So whilst you connect to the one who gives you life, you believe, you have hope in that thing being accomplished in your life. And it is from that you can actually take steps to achieving it. So I believe those two principles are super important, especially in our Christian walk.
Okay, so for us as Christians, I believe that prayer and faith actually form the basis of everything. It is through prayer and faith that we'll be able to make progress, especially in our year of manifesting God's kingdom glory. This year in particular, prayer and faith, there are two things that our bishop has been speaking about consistently, and by the grace of God, I think it's also something the Lord has been ministering to me personally as well. And I know that this year, by prayer and through faith, everything that I have targeted for myself, everything that I have set for myself to be able to achieve. I know that once I am able to do these things consistently, I'll be able to achieve them. So yes, prayer and faith are very, very important in achieving my goals for the year.
In one sentence, what advice would you give to yourself for the rest of the year?
So one thing I actually tell myself is that, Susie, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. In everything that I'm doing this year, I want to ensure that I am still connected in faith to God.
It's so interesting to know their thoughts and ideas about members for their New Year resolution. So I think that when we set the goals, we really need to try and be consistent with it. They mentioned faith, they mentioned prayer. As members, we need to also align our vision with the church's vision. Kindly like and follow us